So, firstly, to talk about the inspiration, it's very simple. I love table tennis. I've been playing for 10 years. It's the second most played sport in the world. China's got a massive prevalence within the sport. As well, in Germany, we have players like Timo Boll increasing its participation with public tables around the world.
So there are many more table tennis robots nowadays, and they have fixed shooting pattern and for practicing certain skills for the players. And there are several limitations for this robot. There are four. The first one is the feedback ability, because nowadays they can only control by the control panel or some mobile apps, and which cannot effectively train the players because some players won't know their weakness. But the cost is also another problem because the average price is very high. The minimum price is 150 USD, and it can go up to $2,000. So it is not quite affordable. And also they have fixed built-in programs, which means they cannot have software updates or content updates. So this makes the whole program fixed all the time. And the last one is the setup difficulties. Some of the machine is so big and so heavy, so it may have some difficulties to bring it outdoors, and it may need some time to set the whole machine up, and this reduces the practice time for the players. And so, due to this limitation, we think we should build a new table tennis robot.
So thank you, Carol. And we are going to look into, after we hear the limitation of existing model, then we want to look into what we want to need in our design, in our sketch of our new model. Then first we think of is we want a simple design. We want it portable for players to get around because we want them to easy access to it and it's easy to disassemble or assemble to help the player to save the time, to help them to practice. And second of all, we want a programmable machine instead of a fixed machine with a fixed setting. Why we want that? Because we want to set up a player community to make it open source for everyone, to let them to exchange their code, their mode with each other to make the table tennis robot more better, to help the player to train themselves, to get themselves better. And after that, as a table tennis robot, we want to help the player to get better, right? So we want to do a player analysis. So how we do that? We try to mimic many, we want to use a lot of sensors. And to do that, we use the sensors to analyze the level of the player on dealing with certain ball or certain mode, and to let them to analyze the weakness and the strength of the table tennis player in different kind of spin or the speed. And therefore, then we'll go to the player coaching. And with the understanding of what is the weakness of the player, we can fit in the ball with a different kind of motion or spinning, everything, to let them to learn their weakness, to tackle their weakness, to get them better as table tennis players. That's what our table tennis robot want to do.
So for our control logic, our core of the machine is the Raspberry Pi, which is a microcomputer. As we said, we want the machine to be highly programmable, so it will be our choice. And the output side of the machine is similar to the existing product. It can adjust the speed. It can also spin and also the shooting path. But what makes our product unique is the input. The current design doesn't have so many feedback and input. So we try to add some inputs such as the sound sensor, as the band sensor, and also the camera for computer vision, which we will do it in the future. And after the player input the command, our machine will switch to two modes. The first one is the random mode, which will give the preset angle and the speed for the player to play with. And the second one is the coaching mode. The coaching mode will use the input data, and they will recognize how good is the player, and then they will shoot the ball with different level. I will talk a little bit more about the audio sensor. We use this sensor to detect the bounce of the ball so that we can know whether the player hit the ball successfully. And if they get a quite good performance, the machine will adjust the level of the shooting automatically.
Okay. So I'll take you through the final result and talk through the video. So here we have the demonstration. It's a simple CAD render. So we can produce 3 different types of spin. The first one being backspin. As you can see, the ball travels very low. Here we have topspin. The ball's going over the table due to the topspin, as I'm trying to hit here. The side spin, you can see the curvature from the right to the left. It's quite obvious from here. We also have the function of a service practice. So here you can see Sonny is returning the ball successfully to the other side with the random mode. Finally, I'll explain the random mode. So here we have servo motors that allow the yaw and the pitch. Then we look at the coaching mode. So listen to the sound of the motors. So 5 successful hits will allow a different change in the speed and the angle that is produced. So hit the difference in the sound of the motors as it increases the speed. If you miss shots, as we pause here, we go back down to level 2. So here is our Python script, and we use like Tony said, we use the Raspberry Pi. And as you can see here, the sound detector, this is determining the success rate of the player. Finally, I'll talk about the feature outlook. So the 3 main feature developments we want are voice control, community, and game mode. Voice control allows us to tell the robot what we want. I want 1 backhand, I want 1 forehand, and in doing so, they can improve themselves. Community, so if say someone has improved their backhand by doing a certain exercise, this same exercise can be shared to someone who else has the robot, allowing them to enhance their backhand. Finally, a game mode. We want to make our product fun. So we've included 20 modes that will allow the random motion and different shots for the player to progress on. Thank you, and we will gladly take your questions.